Hi, everybody. Well, have you ever thought about going cruising as a solo passenger? You decided something happened. Maybe you've had a relationship trouble. Maybe you've had an unfortunate passing of a loved one in your family. Maybe it's just you like to travel by yourself. Your partner can't go, but you still want to cruise. Well, I got 3 cruise lines that might be just the ticket for you if you're looking to cruise solo in the future. Now, in recent years, some cruise lines have started to accommodate a little bit for solo cruisers. Royal Caribbean has a few solo cabins now on their new ships. Celebrity has some solo cabins on their ships. However, the absolute king and leader in the industry for solo cabins has to be Norwegian Cruise Lines. They have 7 ships that have solo cabins on board. Not just solo cabins. They have solo cabin areas on their ship. Now, they are smaller than normal, say, inside cabins. They are not balcony cabins. In most cases, they are inside cabins, about 100 square feet, very tiny. But if you're a solo cruiser, you're in that area, you're not going to spend a whole lot of time in your room anyway. They're perfect. You don't have to pay those high prices of the larger cabins, but also you have a lounge on board and get-ups and meetups and get-togethers with other solo cruisers all in this same area. Plus, it's a secured area where you can only get there with a key card to get down into the area. So that is a very good perk. Norwegian absolutely is the leader when it comes to solo cruises out there as far as your options are concerned. Far more ships, and then you have the solo cabins, or you could go to if you want to sail solo, you can still go on a balcony, but you're going to pay the double supplement when you get on. Just going to say, you're going to pay the double supplement. The next one might surprise you a little bit, as I'm going to recommend it, but I'm going to recommend it because most people who are cruising solo are, up there around my age. Something's happened in their life where they're now cruising solo. And I would have to say that Virgin Cruise Lines could be the cruise line for you because of their 18 plus only category, right? You have to be an adult basically to sail on Virgin Cruise Lines, which means you're not going to have a ton of children on the board. The cruise ship's not geared for children, so there's not big water slide areas on board. It's all for adults. So there's more physical fitness rooms, there's more party rooms, there's more restaurants, there's more dining, there's more lounges than on an average cruise ship, like say a Royal Caribbean ship that has huge areas dedicated to smaller, younger travelers, which is who they're attracting. So Virgin's gone for the adult-only crowd, and they will have basic adult parties. And the entertainment on board is very adult-oriented as well. So you get a more, mature, child-free cruising experience. Now, it still has a younger generation. There are a lot more 20 to 30-year-olds on these cruises that are on a lot of other cruises. However, you won't have the children running around if you're looking for, a more adult experience when you're cruising. Virgin could be for you. Next, I'm going to recommend a certain cruise line that I probably haven't mentioned a whole lot before as far as solo cruises, but that's Hurtigruten Cruise Lines. Now, the reason is, first off, they have a lot of expedition cruises. So if you want to go to Antarctica, Norway, you want to go to the Galapagos Islands, these have perfect little small ship expedition, really well-run cruise line. The thing is, they have a number, and I mean a number, quite a few, 0 single supplement cruises where you can cruise and you don't pay that double the price. And when you're talking Antarctica and you're talking Galapagos, you're talking expensive cruises to begin with, especially expedition cruises. Well, now you're only paying for yourself instead of paying double if you're a solo travel. So I have to recommend them because just the money saving alone can make it worthwhile to travel with these certain cruises that are going on with Hurtigruten. Also, the same way when you're looking at going on, say, a river cruise, many river cruises, they have the same thing, double supplement, you have to pay double, but some cruise lines will offer a variety of cruises that have no single supplement, which means you sail as the one passenger, and that means the ship is also half full a lot of the times because a lot of soloers wait for those sails and go on those ships. So a ship that holds 198 people might have 105, 110 because there's so many solo cruisers on board. And then you're traveling with people who are like-minded, single, solo as well. Finally, I'm going to recommend one that I'm on all the time. You see me all the time. That's Princess Cruise Lines. It is a premier cruise line, and one of the reasons I'm saying this is because they have the newer ships like the Sun Princess that the prices are up here, and then you can go on the older ships like the Grand or the Emerald, which the prices are more down here. The thing I like about Princess Cruise Lines for this category is the environment you're on when you're on board. I'm approaching 62 years old this year. I know what I want on a cruise. I want good food, I want fun entertainment, and I want a clean ship. That's the main thing for me. And I know when I go on Princess, that's exactly what you're gonna get. You're gonna get good service, you're gonna get good food. Doesn't matter if you're eating in the main dining or if you're a specialty dining, you're gonna get some good food. And what I do like is that they also gear a lot of things that are just fun to do. The game shows that they have on board all the time. The meetups in the piazza, the entertainment that you can just sit and relax and listen to. There's not loud music blaring all the time. They have movies under the stars that you can just go out and watch a movie in the evening. They have things that I can do as a solo cruiser that's leisurely, entertaining, and fun. And also, I do find the people on board are just so friendly. Like everybody cruising, it's just a very good environment. And I don't know how many times I've gone to a trivia and the people beside me who don't know me or from Adam will just say, hey, you want to join our group for trivia? Hey, do you want to join us for this? Happens all the time. Happens all the time when I'm on the Princess cruise. Probably happens on other cruises as well. I just am in the Princess bubble more often as far as the game shows and things like that. I think they have some of the best game shows on the ocean, bar none. So they're just the most fun for me. They're just the most fun. But it's my personal taste. So yeah, I would also recommend Princess Cruise Lines as a solo cruiser. Now, I'll leave it up to you guys in the comments down below. Which cruise line would you think would be the best for you? Obviously, Norwegian's set up for solo cruisers. You're gonna get a lounge, you're gonna have special meetups, it's perfect. Princess, good for adults. Speaking of adult only, Virgin. But are there some cruise lines out there that I've missed? Were you surprised to find that you can go to the Galapagos Islands as a soloer and still only pay for one person, not two? I was pretty shocked to find that out when I was doing my research on solo cruising, so yeah. Leave some comments down below and let me know, what cruise lines do you like to go solo cruising on?